me again, Kiana, and welcome back to my channel. We're going to be doing my January wrap-up, and I read 4 books in the month of January, 3 which were on my TBR, which I am so proud of myself that I actually stood to my TBR this month. I forgot one of my TBR books didn't come out till the end of the month, so we're not going to count it. But yeah, let's just go ahead and get started with this video. The way I tend to do my wrap-ups is I do it in the order that I read it, so first to last. So the first book I read in the month of January was Belladonna by Adeline Grace. This was the first book in duology, and I will link my in-depth spoiler review on the top. So in this one, we follow a girl named Signa, and her entire life she has been followed by death. And for some reason, she has this close connection to death. What actually makes her see death is when she accidentally poisons her great aunt and herself, and death comes. The great aunt dies, Signa lives. So Signa is sent to live with a cousin's family, but unknown to her, on the way over there traveling, the cousin dies and the cousin's daughter is being poisoned. So Signa finds it upon herself. Now this is her family that she is getting to know. It is now up to her to try to figure out, well, who killed the mother, who is poisoning the daughter, and how come she has this relationship with death. She can see the ghosts that haunt the family. She can see her cousin who is like, please help find who killed me and find who killed my daughter. I absolutely loved this book. I gave this book a 5 out of 5 stars. I tabbed it up and it was just I loved it. I can't wait for the second one. Death and Signa in this were so freaking cute. Trying to watch Signa go and find her way with these powers, because she's like, okay, I must have these powers because Death and me are connected somehow. Death does warn her a bunch of times, listen, you cannot tempt fate. And in the end, we meet Fate, who is going to be, I guess, the villain in the second book. And Fate is like, well, now you have another murder to figure out. And I love this. 5 out of 5 stars. Cannot wait for the second book, which is going to call Foxglove, which is the name of her family manor. The second book I read was 9 Liars by Maureen Johnson. This is the fifth book in the Truly Devious series. So in this one, we follow Stevie Beau, and her, Janelle, Viv, and Nate are invited to London by David, who's Stevie's boyfriend. First, it's supposed to be like a week-long, like, student study abroad thing, but when they get there, David introduces Stevie to his friend Izzy, and Izzy tells them, my aunt witnessed a murder of her friends. So Stevie gets this murder she has basically been feeding for since the summertime. In 1995, 9 friends go to one of the friends' family home in England. They play a nighttime game of hide and go seek outside while it's storming. 7 make it back, 2 end up being murdered, and the police just put it off to burglarize that they caught someone breaking in and they ended up getting killed and hatchet with an axe for him. Now all these years later, Izzy's aunt, whose name is Angela, now she's missing after talking to Stevie. So Stevie gets all the other 6 remaining friends together, and she's like, one of you killed the friend, one of you killed these people, and I'm gonna figure it out. I love this. Stevie annoyed me a lot in this because she lied about a lot of things. She felt that everyone would just agree with her and go along with it, and that's not the case. I love the friendships in here, especially between Stevie and Nate, because spoiler alert, Nate comes out as ace in this, and he only does it to Stevie, and I just felt that was so cute because it shows how close they are. David annoyed me. The ending pissed me off. The plot twist was there. 5 out of 5 stars. Maureen Johnson, I love your mystery books. Cannot wait for the another one. So this is the 5th book. She said there's at least going to be 7. Cannot wait. I then read the Nick and Charlie novella by Alice Oseman, and this follows Nick and Charlie as Nick, I think. Is it Nick? Yeah, Nick is getting ready to go off to university, and Charlie is feeling very insecure about it. Everyone keeps asking him, well, do you think you guys are going to break up? And all of that. So Charlie gets it in his head. He's not telling Nick anything. They go to a party. Charlie gets belligerently drunk, and he's being rude. He's being mean. He's acting like a child, not like someone who's about to go off to university. And it pissed me off a lot. I gave this a 4 out of 5 stars just because of Charlie acting like a child. But it was a cute novella. Hopefully we get another volume soon. And then the 4th and final book I read was, of course, The Stolen Heir by Holly Black. Be on the lookout for a book review on this. I absolutely love this. I gave this a 5 out of 5 stars. And this one we follow Oak and we follow Wren. Wren is from the court of Termites, and she was meant to be the queen of it, but of course it dismembered. So she went and she lived in the human realm because she was raised there before they came and they took her back. Oak and her were engaged when they were children. So Oak comes and finds her and he's like, hey, I need your help. Your birth mother stole my father, Maddox, and I want you to help me get him back. Because with Ren being the queen of the court of termites, she is able to command her mother and her father to do what she wishes. Which I really loved because we do see a part of that. Ren and Oak in this, oh my god, Oak reminds me so much of Cardan and Jude mixed together, like if he was their actual child and not their sibling. But I absolutely loved Ren in this. I loved the powers. I loved how she just wanted to go back to her human family. She wanted nothing to do with the fairy life, but Oak came and dragged her back. I will talk more on that in my book review. Absolutely love this. 5 out of 5 stars. Cannot wait for the second one. It's supposedly only supposed to be a duology, so I have no idea how she's gonna wrap all this up, but I loved it. I hope in the second book we get a glimpse at least of Jude and Cardan and how they are as king and queen of Elfham, but I love this. 5 out of 5 stars. So those are all 4 books I read in the month of January that I absolutely loved and adored. I'll be leaving here 2 videos you guys should go check out. I try to post 2 to 3 times a week, and hopefully I'll see you guys very soon in another video. Bye!